Hi. Welcome to hsebox.com channel. Are you working in the oil and gas industry? Or you are going to have an interview? So this video is for you. In this video, we will address 15 common questions and answers for the oil and gas industry job interviews. We hope this will help you in your next interview and we wish you good luck. Before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and smash that like button. That will help a lot. We can find much more safety information in our channel and in our site hsebox.com. Thank you. Let's jump into the first question. Question number 1. What are the activities involved in a pipeline project?
The activities involved in a pipeline project include transportation of pipelines, looping, bending, cutting, grinding, welding, field joint coating, non-destructive test, NDT, pre-padding and post-padding, hydro testing, lifting, scaffolding, decommissioning, and de-oiling of existing lines, radiography, etc.
Question number 2. What is HSE plan and what are the contents of the HSE plan?
An HSE plan is a systematic procedure that describes how to carry out work in a safe manner by protecting health, safety, and the environment. The contents are project title, index, introduction, the scope of work, leadership and commitment, HSE policies, strategic objective, and targets, organization chart, resources, roles, and responsibilities, HSE competency, risk evaluation and management, planning standards and procedures, implementation, and monitoring, audit, management review, and annexers, etc.
Question number 3. What is the base of the HSE plan? And what are the elements?
The base of an HSE plan is the Health, Safety, and Environmental Management System. The most important elements are leadership and commitment, policy and strategic objectives, organization resources and competence, risk evaluation and management, planning standards and procedures, implementation and monitoring, and finally audit and management review.
Question number 4. What is the HSE policy in 2 words?
This is a simple question. The answer is zero accident.
Question number 5. What is the HSE policy?
HSE policy. It is the overall view of the organization towards HSE. It is a legal requirement. It is a top management commitment and it is signed by a senior-most person of the management.
Question number 6. Who is authorized to perform gas testing?
To perform gas testing required specific third-party training as well experience and must be authorized by the company in order he or she can perform gas testing.
Question number 7. What are the items that will show during the gas test?
When performing gas testing, we should be able to read the hydrogen sulfide, H2S. That should be below 5 parts per million. LEL, less than 5% for hydrocarbon. Oxygen level, 19.55 to 22.55. Carbon monoxide, CO. This concentration can change from country to country, or within the organization. You should ensure the concentration permitted in your work location.
Question number 8. What is permit to work? What are the main permits? What are the certificates required?
A permit to work it is a legal, formal written document that is used to control a certain type of work which are potentially hazardous. The mainly 2 types of permits in the oil industry are hot work and cold work. The main certificates to be part of a permit to work are excavation certificate, Radiography certificate. Confined space entry certificates. High voltage certificate. Isolation certificate. De-isolation certificate. Vehicle entry certificate. Etc.
Question number 9. What is the difference between hot work and cold works?
Hot work is any work that produces heat or ignition source. Example: welding, grinding, gas cutting, etc. Cold work is any work that does not produce any heat. Scaffolding activity, blinding, etc.
Question number 10. What is the HSE requirement for radiography?
To perform radiography, it's required: experience history, medical history, radiation protection. Supervisor shall be qualified with certification. Recognized certificate from NRPB, National Radiation Protection Board, from the UK or other recognized entity. Must also be available work instruction/method statement, emergency action plan, emergency contact numbers, emergency kit, personnel dose meter, calibration certificate, surveyor meter and calibration, TLD badge for personnel to detect radiation at levels that can be harmful to humans, source transportation. The vehicle shall be approved from FANR, Federal Authority for Nuclear Regulation, or other recognized entity, source storage requirements, and source movement control log.
Question number 11. What should you know about H2S? TLV? STEL? LEL? UEL? IDLH? And auto ignition temperature?
H2S stands for hydrogen sulfide. Is heavier than air, 1.19. Invisible, toxic, poisonous, corrosive, flammable, pyrophoric, soluble in water and oil. It smells like a rotten egg in low concentration, below 1 part per million. TLV stands for threshold limit value and should be 10 ppm for 8 hours. STEL stands for threshold short-term exposure limit and should be around 15 ppm. The concentration which it is believed that a person can be exposed continuously for 15 ppm, without any danger to health, irritation, and his safety. LEL stands for lower exposure limit and should be around 4.3%, 43,000 ppm. UL stands for upper exposure limit and should be around 46%, 460,000 ppm. IDLH stands for immediate danger to life and health and must be above 100 ppm. The auto-ignition temperature or kindling point of a substance is the lowest temperature in which it spontaneously ignites in a normal atmosphere without an external source of ignition, such as a flame or spark. For this industry it is considered around 500 degrees Fahrenheit or 260 degrees Celsius.
Question number 12. What is static electricity?
Static electricity can be explained when two objects come to contact. Electron can move one object to another, causing the atom to become an electrical imbalance and therefore electrical charge. This electrical charge is called static electricity.
Question number 13. What is hazardous area classification?
Hazardous areas classification is defined as any place in which an explosive atmosphere may occur in quantities such as to require special precautions to protect the safety of workers. His areas can be classified into Zone 1, Zone 2, and Zone 3. Zone 1. An area in which an explosive gas atmosphere is present continuously or for long periods. Zone 2. An area in which an explosive gas atmosphere is likely to occur in normal operation. Zone 3. An area in which an explosive gas atmosphere is not likely to occur in normal operation and, if it occurs, will only exist for a short time. Be aware that in some countries this classification is Zone 0, Zone 1, and Zone 2, but the definition is exactly the same.
Question number 14. What is the breathing apparatus?
Emergency escape breathing devices, or EBs, are self-contained compressed air apparatuses that supply the crew with breathable oxygen to help them safely escape from contamination areas. It should be noted that EBs are not firefighting equipment. nor should they ever be intended to be used by firefighters. They should never be used for any other purpose than providing vital, life-saving oxygen to workers in an emergency situation.
Question number 15. What is emergency isolation?
Emergency isolation is a system for protecting personnel against injury and assets damage, where there is a risk of release of energy. Example: electrical, mechanical, hydraulic, pneumatic, gas, and pressure, etc.
These are the most common questions about the oil and gas industry. Don't forget to check the other videos with more questions and answers. If you have any other questions, let us know in the comments below. Check our channel for more safety topics. See you soon. Never forget, safety is your responsibility. Stay safe always. Bye bye.